Hello and welcome to another episode of the Girl Power Show. I'm your host, Zaytun Hassan. Today with us, we have a young, talented and ambitious writer on the show. Welcome, Misky.
Thank you, Zaytun. I'm honored to be here.
You've written research. I saw you on some videos. Tell me what you've been up to.
I am an author. That is something I'm passionate about, writing. And for acting, I do it partly. Yeah.
So when did you start writing?
Well, back in the days, my mom would get me a newspaper, and that is how I got interested in writing. And I was reading a lot, and then as time went, I would write creative compositions and inches. So that is how I ended up into this industry of writing.
That's so nice. So what are your achievements so far?
Thanks to God, I never thought my book is going to be, maybe it's going to blossom like it did. When I was printing or publishing this book, I thought it's not going to be received well in my society, because the society I come from, we all know that we are listeners and not readers. We like listening a lot. So after the beautiful and glamorous book launch that we had in 2019, it inspired me a lot, and I thought maybe this is where I belonged.
Yeah, so what plans do you have next? Is there another book coming?
Of course, I have a couple of books, but they are manuscripts. I didn't print or maybe made it like a book. I didn't bring them together and binded it to be a book. So as time goes, I will publish as much as I can.
Last year, Misky, when you were launching your book, I happened to see that there were many leaders in attendance. And how are you able to pull, that crowd? There were a lot of people.
It was unexpected for me as well. I had approached the governor of Garissa. Before then, of course, I approached as many leaders as I could. So His Excellency Ali Korane, he welcomed the idea, and he was the one behind this project of research.
I actually saw about your modesty collection on Instagram. Tell us more about it.
You know, in life, I can say you cannot depend on books all the time. Going to university, and when we focus on the economy in Africa, or even rather in our country, it's a bit low or maybe down. And so I thought I can inspire entrepreneurs in our country, or the young girls who look up to me. And so in Corona times, everything was standstill, and I thought of starting this business just to support my industry.
There are many different poems in your book with different themes. Which is your favorite?
When you say favorite, it can be ambiguous for me, but I can say I like something that is practical, like modesty. I was talking about modernity. When as time went, things have changed. They took a great turn. Then the modesty or the cultural aspect of life that we used to have is totally different. It has made a big turn, maybe to the positive or to the negative. But if we see it is of more negative, like wearing a miniskirt never used to be in our culture. And so I was emphasizing on, modesty. That is my favorite, maybe, and it's practical. Yeah.
I recently saw you acting and getting into the film industry, if I may say that. Can you tell us more about it?
Okay, acting it was something that I liked. I was passionate about, and when I was doing a research charter in Wajir, we came with friends, and I had so many plays with me, and I was like, why can't we just do it as a play and act it? Because I told you, the community or the society I come from, they don't do reading a lot. I can make it a book, but I thought making it in a videographic way, then people will watch. And I got so many, support from the people after they watched the videos that we posted. So please, it's something that is practical, and people prefer such videos, and it inspires a lot of youth, or even the parents, or even the elders. And so more are coming.
So like we know, nothing comes easy. There are always challenges on the way. What challenges have you faced so far?
The challenges are so many. First things first, in social media, people like coming to conclusion and judging you so first. And I don't know if they gang up and then they start bullying you. Bullying has been something that has been part of me since the book launch. And after quite number of depression, I was told, if I have to be something, if I have to be someone in life, I have to just overcome this and make it a strength. And I realized it was time to just forget what people were talking or how they bullying me. And I just stopped reading comments and I overcame it. But something that has been disturbing me from time to time is the fact that people are using my names in social media. They're using my pictures to con people, asking for money. This has been something, it terrifies me to a point, because someone using your picture and they impersonate you and ask people money or maybe con. That is something that I don't know how I can stop it. I don't know literally, but I'm trying to make sure people just get my social medias, my handles right. All over, it's Misky Haji, whether it's TikTok, Facebook, and also Instagram. I don't know if I'm going to publicize my personal number, because people are using their numbers to trick people. It was just the other day, a certain MP was tricked. I don't know if he was conned, but I was told the story, and it was a shock. It terrified me, and I'm making this as I'm telling my audience not to be intimidated by such people using my pictures. My handles have more followers, and you can easily tell. It has my website displayed, and yeah, so people should not be conned.
So Misky, how do you react when you get the hateful comments on social media?
At one point, when I was never into social media, or I was rather someone who was off social media. Then after the book launch, this was a place for me. And I was told, if you want your book to be, like if I want it to be somewhere great, I have to use the social media well. And I was told negative comments will always be there. And if you want to be someone in this life, you cannot keep off some of these things. You have to overcome, yes, you have to overcome these challenges. So at one point, it could depress me. But for now, I overcame it, and it's now my strength.
What advice will you give to the younger generation?
Well, in our generation, I can say we are in the dark. There's a lot of challenges that we have, but we tend to make it our... There are weaknesses, of course, but we actually ignore them, and the outcome of these challenges are so bad that it leads to depression, and some of us, this leads to suicidal thoughts, or maybe they even commit suicide. So I will tell them, if you have a challenging aspect in your life, talk to people, and then there's a lot of things that you can do with your life. Like creativity is one of them. We've seen a common, like these businessmen that are making it in life, most of them didn't go to school or didn't have a successful life in school. So sometimes when you fail in your exams, we tend to just lose hope. That is common with us.
It's not the end.
Exactly. It's not the end of life. And something else is about peer pressure. We do a lot of, There's a lot of negativity anyways. And one of them is when you're not proud of your skin, you start bleaching. When you're not contented with what God has given you, like your body, you start using a lot of pills. Like as you guys know what's going on in social media. And I feel like people should be proud of what they have. You cannot counter with what God has given you. So to the youth out there, I'll tell them, you don't have to be someone else. Be someone of your own. You're unique. Just, yeah, that is all I can say.
Thank you so much, Misky, for coming to our show.
Thank you.
Well, guys, that was Misky Haji, and the author of the book Reset. You can actually get this book by purchasing it from her. That her social media handles are Misky Haji. Thank you so much for joining us at the Girl Power Show. I'm your host, Zaytun Hassan. Till next time, see you.